Capitol Hill as House Democrats work swiftly to try to remove President Donald Trump from office. Thanks for joining us on this Monday afternoon. I'm Rick Fulbaum.
And I'm Sean Gables. Tonight, the president faces a single charge, incitement of insurrection. It comes just one day after the deadly riot at the U.S. Capitol.
CBS's Skylar Henry joining us now live from Washington, D.C. So, Skylar, thanks for joining us. Democrats say that they're ready to move forward with things if the 25th Amendment is not invoked soon. What's the latest?
That's right, Rick, Sean, good afternoon to you. Well, House Democrats are certainly putting the pressure on Vice President Mike Pence, really asking him to show his hand as for whether he will invoke the 25th Amendment. But if he does not, more than 200 House Democrats say that they are backing a resolution to impeach President Trump, saying that he incited an insurrection here on Capitol Hill. Now, if this happens, the House, which is mostly Democrat, if they do this vote, which is expected on Wednesday, it'll be the first time a president has been impeached twice.
I object.
Objection is heard.
Republicans blocked the Democrats' resolution calling on Vice President Mike Pence to invoke the 25th Amendment to remove President Trump from office. The move sets up a full House vote Tuesday.
Gets rid of him. He's out of office.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says that if the vice president does not respond in 24 hours, Democrats will move forward with an article of impeachment accusing the president of inciting an insurrection. A House impeachment vote could come as soon as Wednesday, but if passed, the Senate may not begin a trial until after President-elect Joe Biden begins his term.
My feeling is if we impeach him this week, that it should be immediately transmitted to the Senate, and we should try the case as soon as possible.
Several Republicans have pushed back on impeachment talk, saying the move could be inflammatory. With the inauguration just 9 days away, President-elect Joe Biden says he's not worried about taking the oath of office publicly.
I'm not afraid of taking the oath outside, and we've been getting briefed. Let's go!
The chief of the National Guard says up to 15,000 troops could be deployed to the nation's capital between now and then. D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser is calling on the public to stay home, and she's asked the president to issue a pre-emergency declaration.
This inaugural planning period has to be very different than all the others.
President Trump has been largely silent these past few days after Twitter and other social media platforms blocked his access.
Now, Sean, if last week wasn't bad enough, federal officials are warning that groups are threatening to storm federal, state, and local courthouses if President Trump is removed from office before Inauguration Day. The FBI went as far as saying that these groups are actually being encouraged to come armed if needed.
And Skylar, there are a lot of questions surrounding this impeachment. And coming up at 5:30, a constitutional attorney will explain the point of impeaching a president just days before he leaves office.